What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of MSG Built.
Today, my dad's going to teach me how to do a compression test on our car.
My name's Ricky.
And I'm Kat.
Let's get to it. All right, so today, what are we doing?
We're going to learn how to do compression.
Test.
Yeah.
So first order of business, we had to get the car up to operating temp, which we already did during our introduction. So, why are we doing a compression test? Do you know?
Not exactly.
All right, so we need to figure out if this motor is up to running condition. If it's good, if we should take the time to invest money into this, or if we need to rebuild it or build another motor.
That'd be...
Okay?
That's a lot of
So
money.
you've got, in here, you have 4 pistons. We'll get more into that little by little, but basically, those pistons go up and down. They need pressure. When that fuel spark goes off, creates a little small explosion, moves it up and down, spins everything, right? But if we have any leaks in those, we lose pressure, you're not going to have good combustion, right?
That's not good.
So we want to make sure we have good compression in all 4 cylinders. It'll tell us if we have a bad head gasket, bad rings, bad valves, things like that. But first, we have to prep the car to test compression. So we have to stop the fuel from being dumped into the motor. Okay. We have to pull the spark plugs, which you've done before. We're going to pull the spark plugs. We're going to pull the fuse that controls the fuel going in. And then we're going to turn the motor over with a little gauge. I'll show you that. Okay? All right. So you're going to need your spark plug socket.
Okay.
10 millimeter.
Okay.
And our compression tester.
Okay.
To figure out which one of those fits in there. All right?
Fancy.
All right. Let's go get it prepped. All right. Before we pull all that out, we want to make sure we remember to do this. We have to stop the fuel from going into the motor. Okay? If not, we're going to flood the motor with gas that doesn't ignite, and we're going to have bigger problems.
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
So, see this fuse here? It says fuel INJ, fuel injection, 30 amp. We need to pull that out. So, I'm going to pull this off.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Okay. So we know it's the second one up, right?
Yeah.
30 amp, right there. We're going to pull that out. Go ahead and grab that and yank it right up.
Okay.
Straight up. There you go. Got it?
It's like
Give
stuck.
it some oomph.
What? It's stuck.
I got you.
It's stuck. What?
Gone.
Took it all. There goes nothing.
All right. Now let's pull our spark plugs out. Let's get these out. Remember, we got to pull these off.
I remember
Wires.
those.
Yep. All right. So unplug them first. There you go. Don't drop it now. Pull it off of there.
Itchy.
Well, yeah, it's gonna be hot.
Itchy.
You don't want to drop those though. If that breaks, we're in trouble. All right, set it right there.
Oh, that is not trustworthy.
See this here?
Yeah.
Got all these numbers.
This
So when
one.
we crank over the motor, this is gonna go up, and where it stops, that's gonna be our reading. We're gonna do 1 cylinder at a time. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna write down that number. Should be around 180-ish.
What happens if it goes to 300?
Then that'd be crazy. Be around 180. 150, between 150 and 180 is where we should land, and all 4 should be about the same. That's the hope.
Let's
if they
stick the
are,
landing.
we have a good motor. If they're not, we got bigger problems.
Oh, not
Alright.
the big problems.
All right, so this, we're gonna start with cylinder 1. Screws in.
There's more screws down there?
It's where the spark plug screws in.
Oh, those are so many.
All right, make sure it's tight. This here,
Car.
it's gonna clip in. All right, so what you're gonna do, I'm gonna have you hold this,
I'm gonna do.
okay? And I'm gonna crank the motor for about 5 seconds. And you're gonna tell me if that needle stops moving, okay?
Okay.
All right.
That's just a button thing. Just not gonna press that.
Don't press the button because that's gonna hold the reading. Okay?
If I need to press it, just say button. Let's do this, I guess.
All right. And one extra step.
Oh.
Forgot. I'll tell you. The other thing we have to do, we have to make sure this air intake is wide open. So I'm gonna have my foot on the throttle. It's gonna hold this open while we crank it. Okay?
Ooh, I gotta see something.
All right.
I have to look at two things.
All right. You ready?
I think so. It's gonna get warm and toasty here. Let's do it. It's going up. Let's go. It's at 120 right now. Okay, exactly 120. See? 120.
All right. We're exactly at 120, 215,000 miles on this motor.
Whoa, wait.
Let's check the rest of them.
That's what the button's for. And it's going up. 120 again. Let's go. 2 times in a row.
2 for 2.
2 for 2. Let's do this. See? Look at that. Just a bit higher than 120.
About 125. 125.
Okay. Huh.
Are we 4 for 4?
No. Just a little bit slightly.
Yeah, just a hair over 120. So now, we're just gonna put the spark plugs back in, wires back in. What goes in that box?
That weird.
Fuse. Button everything back up. Make sure the car starts.
Don't you
And
dare.
that's it. We got our compression numbers. We're about 120 across the board. So, now we'll decide what our plans are for the motor. Do we want to tell them why? Or we want to make another video talking about what our motor plans are?
Surprise them later.
It means you guys will have to subscribe. Stay tuned to hear what we have planned for this and or maybe a new motor. But maybe this one. Maybe not. Stay tuned. See you guys soon.